What up guys, it's Adrian from eMotorcycle. In today's video, I just want to share a little bit of unfortunate motorcycle industry news. Looks like American Iron Magazine, which has been in production for over 30 years, will be going out of print. So the question really is, will they be staying in business or not? And just what the heck happened? Well, it looks like American Iron Magazine was unfortunately a casualty of COVID, but really it's just, who really knows if it was COVID versus if it was what's been happening on both sides of the border here in North America. Like if we're looking in the USA, a couple of years ago I did an article about the closing of Ironworks magazine. They had been around for over 20 years. More recently here in Canada, we saw Cycle Canada got out of print as well, and I believe now they're digital only. And even on the digital side, things are not going so great. Like we had Rob Harris, when he passed away, unfortunately, I think back in 2016, CMG Online, his website just has not been the same ever since. So it just seems like motorcycle magazine publications, no matter what side of the border you're on, is becoming less and less independently owned or family owned like it has been for so many decades, and more about big retailers that are putting out a ton of online content. And a lot of them are part of big giant umbrella corporations, and so we'll see whether or not in the future that is a good thing or a bad thing, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about American Iron. Again, they were around for over 30 years, so you got to figure at that point, like they're doing something right, but apparently what happened is COVID-19 just took away all of their advertising income, and they tried to do some things to sort of pivot a little bit to adjust. One of those things included having less pages, less content, if you will. And I don't think that was a strategy that was ever going to work. I mean, in hindsight, you do what you can. Hindsight's always 20/20. But I think that if you offer people the same price, but they get less goods, they're not going to be happy for very long. So, no surprise there that offering less pages in the magazine didn't go over well. I got a quote here from Buzz Cantor, who is the editor-in-chief of American Iron. He said, "Rather than watch our magazines decline even further, we've suspended publication as we explore other options." So when I read what Buzz had to say, I was really excited because I was like, okay, great, that's awesome. They're going to be finding other ways. Maybe there'll be a website like eMotorcycle.com. Maybe there'll be a YouTube channel like this one. Whatever, they'll find a way or make a way. And then I read a little bit more, and Buzz said, "Rather than dwell on the end of our magazines, I hope you'll join us in remembering our favorite articles, writers, photographers, and events over the years." And at that point, I'm like, oh, okay, like, no, it sounds like they've kicked the bucket, and that's it. So in the past, personally, I've been critical, not of American Iron Magazine. I got no issues with them. I've been critical of other magazines, and that's because I used to work in the motorcycle industry for different manufacturers and stuff, and I saw, working in marketing, that there was some magazines, I won't say any names, where the more you spent on advertising, the more favorable of a review you were promised. So, in other words, they haven't even tested your product yet, but if you're going to spend this much at this tier, you're going to get this. And if you spend this much at this tier, you're going to get that. And we're going to tell everyone how great you are, even though we don't know if you're great or not yet. To me, that always seemed really kind of, I wrote an article about this called In a World of Alternative Facts, Should You Trust Your Motorcycle Magazine? I will link to that if anybody wants to check that out. But getting back on topic, I've had no professional or personal issues with American Iron. And it's really sad when you see another kind of, I don't want to say small motorcycle business, because they weren't small, they were around for 30 years, but it's always kind of sad when you do see another motorcycle industry publication or another motorcycle small business or whatever it is kick the bucket like this, which is why sometimes, if we can spend an extra $3 more and support the local guys instead of someone else, it's kind of worth it, because otherwise this is going to happen a whole lot more often, and it's already been happening for a long time. Motorcycle publications are really just dropping out left, right, and center, and that's unfortunate. So that's it for a super quick news update. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you liked it, please hit the like button. I know it's kind of hard to like this, but maybe just don't hit the dislike button, or do whatever. If you want to see more videos, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. I am Adrian from eMotorcycle.com. Ride safe, guys. Peace.